I just woke up and I am exhausted. I think I'm the only fitness guy to wake up at 10:52. I am half asleep right now, but first thing I have to do is the morning weigh. Just weighed myself now this morning. I am 71.7 kg this morning. That is not ideal, slight spike up, bit bloated. It's because last night I was in the kitchen and I had like 300 calories of a binge. But it's not really a binge, I just ate into today, but that's besides the point. Today's just starting. I'll give a full overview of what this is in a second. And I'll go through what I do on a day-to-day basis in a while. But right now I have a call with some manufacturers because me and my friend, he's my close friend Gavin, who's now my co-founder. Sounds crazy saying that. We are starting a new company together. It's a supplement brand, so we are excited for that now. But yeah, a lot of work now this morning, trying to sharp and dive into it. Okay, so first things first, quarter zip on, because this is all people have to see on calls. Oh, this is my quarter zip. I'll throw some water over my face in a second so I fresh up a whole lot more. Now, gotta make the coffee. Gotta get this into me ASAP. I'm not gonna eat just yet because eating makes you fucking lazy. I'm not lazy. Clock in the back and it's 11 o'clock in the morning. Now, the last time that I did something like this was actually nearly 3 years ago now, when I was vlogging my photo shoot. I actually feel like because the last time I was on here vlogging every single day or just even posting a lot more, I was a lot younger. So it's gonna be good in a couple of years' time to look back at the difference between that photo shoot I did 3 years ago I vlogged and this photo shoot now. But yeah, basically, right, let me give you a bit of a rundown really quickly because I don't have too much time. Essentially, okay, over last summer, I enjoyed alcohol, let's just say that. Now, I wasn't drinking every day or anything like that, of course not, but I was drinking like 2 or 3 times a week, something that I've never done before. Was definitely getting very, very, very comfortable. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, what the actual fuck have I become? How am I a fitness guy and I look like this? I knew a change had to be made. So I cut out alcohol, I went to Malta for a month, fucking isolated myself, just did nothing but work and jumped on this new diet. 9 weeks later, here we are. This is where I was at the very, very start as well. So yeah, we've come a long way now in the last 9-10 weeks. I've built habits that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. I've never been so locked in of a diet, or in a diet even. Hello?
Hey, how are you doing, mate?
Tobias, how are you? Nice to meet you.
You too, bro.
Off the call with the manufacturer, currently on the call with Gavin here, just going through a few emails. We actually ordered samples there the other day. We've been trying out loads of samples from loads of different companies. Can't speak today, but Gav, all I've said is that we're doing a supplement company. Give a little hint.
It's gonna help you perform at your best.
So right now what I'm doing, lads, we're finishing up this call obviously, and right after this we'll be getting into some client consultation calls, so I'm excited for it. So as regards to my own training today I literally do not have time to train at all, right? But that's okay, because that doesn't mean, just because I don't have time to train today, it doesn't mean that I don't have time to train this week and hit all my sessions. Too many of you watching this make excuses and say, oh, I'm so busy. Trust me, you are not busy in the slightest. Here's what you gotta do, and I'm gonna blur my screen because there's a lot of names here that I don't want to share. I just want to show you guys how I plan every minute of every single day. The red that you see will be all like consultation calls and whatnot. Anything yellow is something for my health, okay? I literally have everything planned to when I shower, when I eat, I plan every single second. Sit down, make it your calendar. I promise you, you're not as busy as you think that you are. You're not Elon Musk. In fact, if you want a full calendar breakdown and you want me to show you guys how I break down my calendar to maximize my productivity, then let me know below because I'd be more than happy to do a video just on that alone. So today I have like 7 or 8 consultation calls. I have quite a lot of them. Now I have a bit of admin to do. I'm always doing admin in between calls. I'll be pretty much working today until like 2 or 3 a.m. So it's not as long as other days, which is actually perfect. So today's main plan of action, stay within the calories, also do all my work and hit my 14,000 steps a day. I'll give more of a detailed breakdown of what I'm doing later, but yeah, it's quite intense right now. By the way, one of the main reasons why I actually stopped posting on YouTube was purely just because it started to feel like effort, right? But I'm going to keep these videos as authentic and as raw as I possibly can. But if you guys do find this entertaining and you want me to do more, then 100% I will do more. But that was my fear all along, that this shit would just bore people. I am going to Alicante as well quite soon, so the content out there will be a whole lot better. Now, letting you guys in on a bit of game as well. There's 3 things that I do every single day. But what I do is I read 10 pages of a book, okay? I'm always learning. So right now I'm reading Becoming Supernatural by Joy Dispenza. And I also have a mindset rewiring book, okay? Essentially what this is a book that I've made personalised to me. It's a couple of pieces of paper stapled together. But it's essentially me describing the life that I want to live as if I'm living that life. I read it every single morning. I remind myself of who I'm currently becoming, who I'm going to be, and it's just that extra push every single day. Anyways, back to my boring BS. Right, so I now have a free 5 minutes, okay? So I'm gonna have my first meal of the day. 2 slices of bread, low calorie bread, 60 calories a slice. Put a load of salad on top of it, okay? Look how much salad I have on. Now, as you can see, I'm putting on a load of pre-made chicken. As you can see, that's the first meal. Fucking chicken sandwich with no sauces, full to the brim of veg. Bit of a change today in the schedule. I actually am going to the gym. This is what I mean, every day is different. Like, I had 2 consultation calls there with clients and they both rescheduled. So that leaves me with a block of an hour and a half. So what I have to do right now is I'm gonna have to go to the gym, get a quick session in. I will be doing incline treadmill, followed by like a 20-minute weight session. Then right after the cardio, onto weights. I'll only do about 20 minutes of weights. I don't have too much time today. So at the gym now, gym is all the way over there. But I always try and park further away to add up easy steps. So just wrapped up in the gym there now. I did 40 minutes of cardio on the incline treadmill. So I was talking to video editors, okay? And now I'm putting 2 or 3 of them up against each other to see who can edit this video the best. So whatever you're watching right now, that editor has just got himself a new job working for me. Gym done, first morning block of work done, first meal done, easy. Right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my scheduled shower. Have a call right now, it's a call with a client. Right after that then, I have team calls. So as regards to my current supplement stack, okay, first one is L-theanine. This is absolutely fantastic for entrepreneurs. It's great to focus. It also levels out the side effects of caffeine as well. So you don't get that jittery feeling off caffeine and you primarily just get the focus from it. Next one is Tonga Ali, okay. Now, vitamin D3 and K2, okay, obviously I'm living in Ireland, don't have a lot of sunshine here. Omega-3s, of course, just overall brain health, super important. Here we go, team calls are starting now. We're looking good. By the way, editor, you don't have to cut out Alex's name. Alex loves the attention. He wouldn't give a shit if he was in this video. But yeah, currently we're up 1,003. Yeah, we're on around 1,300 steps already, okay? I've literally been on this for 15 minutes so far. So, easy steps, very easy steps. If you want to, you will. So I have a nice little gap of time right now, so what I'm actually going to do is have my second meal right now, but my next meal is literally the exact same. Lads, I'm actually eager to know, I know I keep saying it, but do text me and let me know if you want these videos every single day, even when I've done this photo shoot. For me, it's like, why would anyone want to see this? But if you enjoy it, I will do it on a day-to-day basis. Now, I am going to switch it up today, okay, because chicken is gone, so what I'm going to have instead is tuna, okay? This is the worst in sandwiches, it's so dry, but look how fucking dry that is. It's like prison food. So now, sandwich is made. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to make my Greek yogurt bowl as well. This looks like absolute slop, okay? But we have my Greek yogurt bowl with mango, tuna sandwich, and also a coffee as well. Now what I'm about to do is sit down, drink my coffee, eat my food, watch some YouTube and eat. So just did another 2 calls right there, and I also had a meeting with my new editor. Hired him on the spot. The other guy was meant to be testing content as well, but no, likes the vibe of this guy. He's editing this right now. Show yourself if you want, man. As you can see right now, I am back on the treadmill again. Now, what I will be doing during this time, okay, because I have another like 30 minutes and then I'm back on another call. So touching base with all my clients, I'm doing that between every single call that I have, sometimes on the call if the problem is urgent. But other than that, touch base with the clients, and I also get a lot of applications to work with me every single day. So I'm going to reach out to a few of those guys and see what their story is, understand their problems a bit more. And speaking of application forms, if you do want to apply to work with me one-to-one to make an amazing transformation, just apply on the type form below, okay? And I will personally send you a message and we can have a bit of a chat. So many people are afraid to do that, but look, just it's one message, reach out. If it's not something you're interested in, that's no problem whatsoever, do not worry. But how are you ever going to achieve what you want physique-wise if you don't at least take that first step? It's the hardest part. After that, everything else is easy. And on the screen right now are a few transformations that my clients have made over the last couple of weeks. It's nearly summer, lock in. But time to get these steps up while I can. Right, it is currently 7 p.m. now. 7,000 steps, if that's even gonna load. Just got off 3 calls back to back. I'm gonna have to do a lot more steps. I have another 6,500 steps to get in now for the rest of the day, which is fine. But now, because I don't have another call for another hour, what I am going to start doing is making new plans for people that have just signed up. So that's how I'm spending the next hour. I'm going to get working on them, and then tomorrow I'll have another slot of time where I finish up on those plans as well. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's always a good feeling having someone new on board to take action. It's a great feeling. It is a great feeling for sure. Being able to be in a position where I'm able to help someone change their life around. There's no better feeling than that. But yeah, gonna dive into this and then get some food into me. This client who I just made a plan for has a daily diet, obviously what he follows every day, an alcohol day because he likes to have an occasion 2 or 3 beers each night. That's no problem. I wish I could do that right now. And a cheat meal day as well. So for a day where he might eat out or want pizza or sushi or whatever it may be. It's so important that you have a bit of a structure in place, depending on your habits. Like you shouldn't have to change how you act. You should change how you react. Like for example, you like a couple of beers every night. Okay, that's no problem. But let's at least make your breakfast smaller and your dinner smaller so you can fit that into your overall daily habits. It's about adapting to your current situation. Obviously, look, in terms of overall peak health and optimization, like is drinking alcohol every single day really good for you? Absolutely not. But for someone that's just starting off their fitness journey, why should you make this shit hard on yourself? Why should you get rid of all the habits that you already do straight off the bat? Because if you go cold turkey on absolutely everything, you're gonna fall off. Keep shit adaptable. Check this out. Final meal of the day, okay? Literally a pack of basmati rice and fucking loads of veg. Literally looks like rabbit food. And 120 grams of mince. Like the protein really is not the best. But as I said, I can't hit the protein now today because of course I had to go over last night, but it happens. And what happened earlier on as well, my blood sugars went low, type 1 diabetic if you didn't know, and essentially I had to have 3 glucose tablets, so I went over my calories now by another I only went over by 20. It's literally nothing. I'm not Arnold, I'm not doing a bodybuilding show, so I don't care that much, but yeah, this is the final meal now. Right lads, I have just dipped into tomorrow's calories and I have absolutely no regrets. Like the whole reason why I want to do this is I want to be as honest as possible, right? This is literally only about 100 calories I would say. But I'm going into it now. I'll tell you exactly why. Because my blood sugars are slightly dropping anyways. Before I jump back on the treadmill, I need to have a bit more food just to bring my blood sugars up. I already took insulin for the last bit of food that I had. So I'm going to have this, not take insulin for it. So then I can jump on the treadmill and not need to have 4 glucose tablets, which is actually more calories than this in a while. So that's my logical explanation of it. But it's literally just fruit bowl, fruit salad, and it's 100 less calories tomorrow. Don't really care that much now, but I really need to stop fucking doing this. Right, so this is the part of my day that gets extremely boring. All I'm literally doing now is on my treadmill. It's currently 11 p.m. and I'll just be working now until about 2 a.m. and then I have another call and then I'll get to sleep at about 3 or 4 tonight. So we'll pick this up tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, drop me a like. Drop me a fucking like. If you haven't done that already, what's wrong with you? Drop me a sub. Give me feedback. Do you guys like watching the boring shit? Let me know. See you soon.